Hi, guys. This is a tidbit talk for men. I have been seeing a lot of divorces that has been going on across the United States and other first world countries. And usually, before divorce happens between a man and a woman, the relationship usually hold out for 5 going to 10 years, and then she say, okay, she doesn't want to do no more. But this is the one that got my attention. The relationship now goes on for like 5 months. I'm talking about marriage or just living together. 5 months to like 17 months. And the scary part is the money that the man has to pay the woman per month plus order. And I'm starting to see why the previous generation of women and this generation of women, they believe they are far more intelligent than men. I'm starting to see why they think that way. A man is going to see a regular woman, a poor woman. A rich man is going to see a poor woman and come to the conclusion based off of looking at her physical appearance and say, I want to start taking care of you. You are my one true love. There is no woman in this world that has done well for herself that will see a poor man, irrespective of how good looking that man is, that will just synchronize our resources with that man. It will never happen. They can have sex together. That's why you see women use words like, I'm looking for my equal. A equal is a man that is far more superior than her. Even a poor woman, a woman who comes from poverty, she believes that a rich man is her equal. I think every woman understands that emotionally they can manipulate a man. If she presents herself like she's innocent, if she presents herself like she's coachable, if she presents herself like she's here to serve that man, it is, I would say, it is the biggest scam and the biggest scheme that I've ever read about. Because all she has to do is live with that man for 5 months, 7 months, and 17 months, going to 19 months. It's not even close to 24 months, which is 2 years. I used to think all you have to do is get married to a woman, and now you are in. But it has changed so much. Even if you live in the same house with that woman, bro, you are in deep shit. Now, what is the way out? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It is very, very scary though, because a man wants to take care of a woman. A man wants to love a woman. And we don't say this, men's love language is giving a woman, providing for a woman. Would you believe this? Even the most hardcore, the love language of a man is to give to a woman. Now imagine, what is that English word? You know when you flip the script on a man that just wants to gift to you. Thousands, millions of men have done this, where all they did, the only mistake they made is love this woman. But there's a way out. There is a way out. And we are going to talk about it today. If you have done well for yourself, on this podcast, you know how we talk. Doing well for yourself is as simple as providing yourself food, clothing, shelter. If you can do this for yourself conveniently, you also want to be with a woman that can provide herself food, clothing, shelter. To some extent, she has to be able to provide for herself. Imagine in a talking stage, you're talking to a woman and she asks you that, can you buy me breakfast? Like, so that means she cannot buy herself food. That is not your wife, oh. And it is not your responsibility. But because men are fools, and because she has big bum and she get big boobs, a man will automatically assume responsibility that in vetting stage. Do you know what vetting stage is? Vetting stage is when you're still trying to, just because you guys have sex, and so vetting stage is when you're still sizing each other up. If you guys are good for each other for long term, a man will be looking at her waist, looking at all those beauty will break down eventually. So no. That is not what you look to marry that woman, or to start putting yourself in bondage. Because we've been studying women across different age platforms, and what we've learned is women are not necessarily the one that puts men in bondage. They move in a manipulative state of mind where the man is the one that is going to rope himself into bondage. Like, take for example, she's going to start, let's say you guys are in talking stage. We have learned, and when I say I'm from 1985. Age platform, which is mentors from 1970, 1965, 1959, 1949, 1945, 1943. These are age platforms of my mentors. Male. What they explain and what I have experienced is when you start kicking it with a woman, the bigger percentage of them will start letting you know that, okay, I have to go. Let's say she has a job and she's taking care of herself. She will let you know that if you want to see me often, let's say twice or 3 times in a week, you have to assume my responsibility to take care of my bills. That is the only way to see me. That is not your responsibility. If you can get other women that would occupy those space, get them. But because men are fools, oh God, a man is going to, and I guess because men are powered by ego, a man is going to say, oh yeah, that's no problem. That's no problem. You don't have to go to work no more. In talking stage, she's not your wife, she's not even your serious relationship, you've not met her family, you guys do not have any agreement or anything, But because anyone that is emotionally manipulative and can manipulate one man, especially when you have mastered that craft of winning against one man, you're not going to stop there. You're going to exercise that manipulative skills on multiple men. We know this from men. A man that knows that he can get women easily is not going to settle on one woman. He's going to explore multiple. Because every man, every woman, he's a human being. Men are the ones that rope ourselves into bondage. Men, to some extent, they are very, very manipulative. She's not going to outrightly tell you that you should start taking care of her. Nope. No. She's going to present herself almost like she's going to present a mirror of illusion, of perfection upon you. And I think it makes a lot of sense. Going back to the book, The Art of Seduction by Robert Greene. Robert Greene said, the most supreme art of seduction is to detach a man from his reality. Every woman consciously or subconsciously knows this. We like to think that women are not taught how to handle men. No, they are. They are taught how to handle men, but not in the way that we want, in a manipulative way. You understand? That's why it was advised to me. I strongly believe, as it was advised to me, you want to be with a woman that can take care of herself before you come into the picture. Imagine in talking stage, a woman will be asking you to buy her makeup. Like, where were you getting money from? And some of them will outrightly, buoyantly tell you that she's a courtesan. What is a courtesan? Courtesan is high-class prostitute. She's not going to use those words. She'll probably tell you she gets money from multiple men. That is a courtesan. High-class prostitute. Abi? Because men are not fools. A man will continue gifting to a woman he's getting something from. But because this is TikTok, this is YouTube video, I don't want to go to OT. Yeah. Hold yourself to high esteem as a man. Do not rope yourself into responsibility that is not yours. I strongly believe that a woman that is doing well for herself, either business, either she has a job, or she has something going on for herself, she has become love. Even if divorce happens, she's not going to destroy you. But you see those ones that come from poverty. She's going to hustle you completely. Just because she can afford some fake Louis Vuitton bag from China. I mean, you don't understand. And because she has some ass. This is how dumb men are. Can you imagine? Just because she has boobs and she packed it right. Like, do you know how many women we have in this world? And surprisingly, countless times, from multiple generations, multiple men, millions of men fall into that loop of, I have to prove something to her. You don't have to prove nothing to nobody. She has to prove something to you. Abi, you don't understand? To round this up, just because she's a beautiful woman, every woman are beautiful. Just because she's a beautiful woman does not mean every man she comes across wants to take care of her or wants to marry her. The bigger percentage of men just want to have sex with her. Now you're vetting her if she's the right one for you. And asking for money for breakfast from you, asking for transport fare, asking for, basic amenities. That is not your woman. Because if she's from money, can you imagine asking for makeup money? Asking money that she wants to replace her bra and pants. Like, it is very disturbing. And a man, majority of men will still go ahead and marry such woman. A hustler. Ha. Come here. Do your mouth like this and lean towards the camera. I don't have your time. I got to go. You guys should take care. Continue to be well. Be well.